can't be cute and work for me. Like my chef got to be built like Precious, like and blacker, like with the crispy in the back of her neck. As long as the food tastes good, like she just can't be fine. Like that Stefan Diggs never worked.
I know you lying. No, that's not me.
Yes,
that's dude from Island Love.
But I'm confused on why a teacher can't have a BBL. Now, there's a difference with somebody dressing provocatively. That's like saying somebody can't have implants.
That was a topic on the show. One of the teachers.
Here's my thing, right?
We had a topic about it. All the girls were like, "No, she shouldn't be dressed like that. No, it's inappropriate for school." That's why she shouldn't have BBLs.
That was my point. Because in my
what about a man who gets a penis implant?
Stop it.
We're not seeing that. That's not something that's seen. When a woman goes to get a BBL, 9 times out of 10 you can see it. It's very apparent.
Yeah, but we're talking about. Listen, we're talking about. But if a teacher has her breasts done, right, and she has low cut shirts and her titties are out, that's inappropriate dressing. So just because a person has a BBL doesn't mean that there's a difference between the BBL and inappropriate dressing.
It does, and this is why. You can be fully covered if you have the right body type. Certain outfits are still inappropriate because they highlight and show your body. So a woman with her titties done and her ass needs to have on a long coat so she can cover up some of those curves. Because what y'all do forget is what y'all as female teachers, since the majority are women, these boys are looking at y'all. And when you have that build, those boys are not, they don't want to hear 9 times 9 is fucking 81. They want to hear 62 plus 7 is 69. Because they looking at y'all like they want to fuck because they got little teenage hormones, and now you up here with all that ass. When you erase the board, now you damn near making your ass cheeks clap. Like y'all forget what y'all are doing. Y'all are in front of impressionable kids.
I agree. And that's the reason why I think it's ridiculous.
Dressing appropriately, because what if somebody is naturally built like that? You got to be able to know how to. I work in when I would go to the jails and I'm working with the young, from 18 to 24-year-olds, I know that I can't wear just regular leggings, or I got to be careful where I'm wearing jeans. I have to wear a longer jacket.
That's because you're in jail. I'm not trying to be funny, but any woman goes to jail unless she's.
But what I'm saying is you got to know whether it's there or I'm working with other kids or boys in a certain section. There's certain things that you have to make sure you dress appropriately. You're not going to wear gray sweatpants if you're over here talking in front of a group of teen girls.
So Jay, if you got a BBL and you can hide it enough so that I don't notice it, cool. If I never see it, I can't judge you, right? However,
put a jacket on.
if you, for the most part, I don't want my daughters looking at that and being intrigued about, that they can get that. I don't want them to ever want to think that that's something that they want to do. I don't want my son to like girls like that. I honestly don't, because I don't like girls like that, and I would prefer my son to like natural women because I love natural. I love women. I love all the imperfections that women have. And when a woman does that to her body, personally, for me, like especially as an ass man, like personally, I can't stand it.
And kids,
I agree with that. I mean, I don't have a BBL,
and I can't sit here and tell these little girls that they're perfect the way they are if I'm going out and enhancing my own body.
And you're that little girl's role model, so they're going to they spend more time with you than they do their parents a lot of the time. So if you're in there with your ass done, you know what I'm saying, bat wing lashes, all that bullshit, everything, you know what I'm saying, the BBL baddie starter kit, that's what those girls are going to think they're supposed to look like. Because then they see how the janitor stops by the room every 15 minutes, seeing if you need a Pepsi, see if you need your trash taken out. They see how the principal stopped by. They see that all the coaches know your name. And like every one of us that play sports know a teacher like this. They see it. So that's why you don't need to, provoke the line, so to speak. But you better than me because, again, you can't be attractive and work for me. Every year that my son goes to school, I go to that first meeting because I want to see his teacher. And in that meeting, I decide one of two things. If his mother's the primary point of contact or if I am. I've done well that I've been the primary point of contact because all of his teachers have been old, ugly women. Great. However, if he stays and goes to the 5th grade, there is a 5th grade teacher at his school that I am fairly certain has an OnlyFans or has been on there before. If that ends up being his teacher, you will not see me set foot on that campus. That's all his mom now.
Oh my God.
It's the simple fact is this: as promiscuous as teachers are, once they get around the right kids' dad, like the kids' dads who play sports or the kids' dads, they are all going because they don't have the financial means to not. They go in there and get teacher salaries and then start getting around like the kids' dads who got money and they act different. It's the same thing about coaches. Anytime you coach kids sports, the moms are always friendly, especially if you look like something. How do I? Because I know what she looks like. That's how I know. I know what she looks like. She should not be teaching. Like, I feel like she can make a lot more money selling feet pics and shit. But since she is teaching, I'm going to make sure that I keep an eye on the situation. And then two, I know what my son likes. So like my son will be her best student. I don't want him in there. I want him to go over, we're saying, with the little short old lady who's going to teach him about, geography and shit. Not the one that's going to teach about, the kinetics of ass. That's just not what I want for my kid.
La la.
Again, at some point in time, I have to interact with these people. I like interacting with ugly women. You know why? It's easier. It's safe. You can just be regular. Y'all have regular conversations. And you don't have to think they want nothing from you because they know they're ugly and they know you don't deal with ugly women. So y'all having a genuine conversation. Like, I think that shit is fire. So Mont don't want bitches with BBLs. You can't be cute and work for me. Like, my chef got to be built like Precious. Like, and blacker. Like, with the crispy shit in the back of her neck. As long as the food tastes good, like, she just can't be fine. Like, that Stephon Diggs shit would never work.
We was talking about that the other night. That because I was saying, like, if you're too attractive, honestly, I don't think you should be a teacher. I was just saying, if you're too attractive, yeah, like, think about it, right? Women who are a certain type of attractive, for the most part, they don't work too long anyway, right? It's just like, I remember I was talking to this guy who owned this like real prestigious store in Philly that sell glasses, right? And one time he had came into one of my stores that I was working at, and he was like, "Yo, you want to sell glasses?" I'm like, no, I never thought about it, but like, I thought you'd be having all the bad chicks working for you. He said, yeah, but I don't do that no more because they be at work for a little while. Next thing you know, they snatched up with some guy who came in to buy some $1,000 glasses or whatever, and they left me. So I want somebody who's going to build and grow with me, but they all end up out of here.
Yeah, if you fine and you're a teacher, like that, to me, you just too scared to use what you got to get what you want in life, or whatever Ronnie said in Players Club. Like,
that is the most bogus. That's so bogus.
That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
A person can't help the way they look. So you're telling me just because somebody's outer, they're so naturally, look at Bo's face.
Yeah.
They so naturally pretty or attractive that they don't have any goals or want to help people in life or have any aspirations that they can't
go find a job.
No, bullshit.
I can tell you why. The same reason why I didn't try to go to the NBA, right? Like, I went to college and play. Because I'm short. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm not going to. Listen. If I go play basketball with M. White and that nigga dunks on me, I want to fight him now. So I knew that. So the same way that I knew that I didn't have the body type to go to the NBA, damn sure after WNBA, I stuck with what I was good at and what I was built for. If you were built like that, you were not built to be a teacher. Like, you're not built to be in front of impressionable kids who are trying to figure out, damn, how come every time she goes and erases a math problem, my pants get tight?
Why can't she work at a girls' school?
Oh, that's cool.
Because again, y'all are 2/3 gay until it's time to eat pussy. Like, what are you talking about?
No, it's not. We still get attention from girl students too. Like, it's
exactly. So thank you for proving.
It's still a little different.
If you are super attractive, you shouldn't be a teacher. I have no argument. That's a hill I'll die on. Like, I'm no problem with that one.
You ain't gonna see a baddie with a BBL being a teacher is what he's trying to say.
We talking about attractive women, not baddies.
No, we have teachers who get BBLs. I know teachers who have BBLs. It was a frenzy thing. Like, all of a sudden it's something to do.
Yeah, everybody was getting those BBLs with that PPP money.
Pretty much, yeah.
They ain't nothing new. That's why you start seeing the Mommy makeovers is $7,000 when it used to be 20. Or like, you can go get the gumdrop titties for, 10 a piece. Back then, now you can get them for $2,500 on a payment plan. Like, what are we talking?
Also, I don't know why this doesn't sound flattering to women.
I think y'all doing this on purpose. I swear to God, I think y'all doing this on purpose.